Welcome to the Good Morning Sports Fan MLB update. I'm Jack Ziskin alongside Tony Smith and Ethan Koppelman. And guys, it's been a battle of David and Goliath all postseason. First, the Detroit Tigers. We got Tony, the Tigers fan, right here. We had Detroit coming in on a Cinderella run. They beat Houston despite fielding a roster that had less in terms of combined salary. They were paying less money to their entire roster than Astros reliever Josh Hader. Then you get the New York Mets, a rebuilding team. They go on a run. They make it all the way to the NLCS, and the Magic runs out in Queens, and they're going home now. And now it's just Goliath versus Goliath. It's the LA Dodgers. It's the New York Yankees. And Tony, let's dive in. This is the 12th time these teams are meeting in the World Series.
Yeah, and if you look at their record since they moved to since the Dodgers moved from Brooklyn to LA, the series has been tied 2-2 between LA and New York, with LA winning the last one with a nice little walk-off homer from Kirk Gibson. In the end, I just don't think they have enough power to go against the Bronx Bombers right now. The middle of that lineup is devastating when you get to Soto, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and not to mention Torres, who's been tearing it up for the Yankees. He's got a batting average of 297. He's got 11 hits, 5 RBIs, 9 runs. And then you still got Stanton battling Mr. October with the numbers he's been hitting. Obviously, Reggie Jackson's not going to give that title away, but he's been making it pretty hard not to consider him for a new designation. But that being said, I just don't see the Dodgers having a chance against the Yankees right now.
I'm in the same boat as you. You know, the Dodgers had to close out against the New York Mets with a bullpen game. Obviously, pitching has been an issue, but it's the Shohei Ohtani show, and I can't stress that enough. This is the best player in the world. If you're naming the top 3 players in baseball, it's Shohei Ohtani, the batter, Shohei Ohtani, the pitcher, and then the third one is probably Aaron Judge or Juan Soto. And Ethan, I know you got the Dodgers here.
Yeah, I do. You talked about, Tony, the Yankees' firepower. I think the Dodgers have more. The main 2 guys, Ohtani and Betts. Both of those guys still didn't win an award in the NLCS. That went to Tommy Edman, who's the hottest hitter in their lineup. They have Will Smith, one of the best hitting catchers in Major League Baseball. Teoscar Hernandez having a very good season, too, really revitalizing his career in a way. Max Muncy hit for a ton of power in the last series. And don't forget about Freddie Freeman. He's still hobbled on his leg. That has not impacted his hitting ability when he's been in the series. Report came out today. He is an 100% go for Game 1. I think the Dodgers have more firepower in terms of offense, and I think pitching, they've gotten through it thus far in the playoffs, and I think they're going to continue to.
Well, I do have to. We should mention that, you know, it's a trio of Buehler, Yamamoto, and excuse me for a moment.
Jack Flaherty.
Jack Flaherty, the acquisition from Detroit. Look, Detroit made the playoffs without Flaherty for a reason. I'm not sure you can count on him. He was uneven in the Mets series. And, you know, we talk about that Yankees rotation, too. It hasn't been bad. They're getting rode on.
Wait, can I interrupt you for a second? Do you think Flaherty made the Tigers a worse team? He was
of
a
course
near
not.
all-star.
Of course they didn't make it. He
So
didn't
what's the
make them a
argument
worse
there?
team. It's not an argument. It's just they were able to make it without him for a reason. He's been an uneven performer.
But would they have been better at the second half of that Jack Flaherty? I think they would have been.
You can make that argument, but either way, Tony, the Tigers fan, will tell you they made it, and I'm gonna beat that joke until it's dead, obviously. But like, you know, that's the reality. They made it without Flaherty.
Yeah.
He's a key part of this Dodgers rotation. My argument would be, if you can make the playoffs without Jack Flaherty, well, you can certainly make the World Series with him, but I don't think he's enough to carry them. And with that, we're gonna send it over to Stacy, Teddy, and Tommy. They got NBA opening week. We're approaching the close of our season. Thanks so much for watching, guys.